Hi, everybody. Happy Saturday night. For those of you that are just jumping on, make sure you comment down below and say hello. And if you are a replay watcher, make sure you drop a comment down below and say hello. I hope all of you are doing really well. And go ahead and hit that share button and share this out there for Facebook world. We're going to be talking about a tough subject tonight. But for those of you that are just joining me, in case this gets shared and you don't know who I am, my name is Lisa Beard, and we're going to do a little bit of makeup tonight while we have a little bit of discussion. The title of this video is, here's your warning, don't be fake, don't be fake. And I know that that's going to get some attention because people are going to wonder if I'm talking about some drama or not. But how many of you, hey Angela, hey Tina, let's just give some shout outs real quick. Hey Jamie, hey Robin, hey Amanda, hey Amy. All right, so how many of you have Netflix? If you have Netflix, drop a number 1 down below while I look for my eye arise, because look here. I got to do something with my puffy eyes tonight. Got to do something with the puffy eyes tonight. All right, Amy, I hope you made it home back and that you're not still driving down I-26 and watching live with Lisa. Okay, so all of you have Netflix. So how many of you have seen the new series, the very first show of this series just aired? It's called Broken. How many of you know what I'm talking about? It's called Broken, and it is on Netflix right now, and it's going to be a series. And it is going to blow your mind. It's going to blow your mind. So if you've already seen that one, let me know down below. I got to put some Sotox on too, y'all. This is my Botox in a bottle, and look at this. I am almost out. I am waiting on an order to come. It needs to come fast because I can't hardly live without that. Okay, so how many of you have seen the show on Netflix called Broken? So it's a show, it's a series that's just getting ready to air, and it is like an undercover investigation that has gone to discover products that are here in the United States that are like legit counterfeit. Not seen it. Okay, you need to go watch this. So this is uncovering products that are counterfeit. So if you buy products from Amazon, Wish, Marketplace, eBay, Poshmark, Alibaba, Groupon, any of those, chances are you are buying counterfeit makeup or counterfeit skincare. And here's the big deal with it. So when I think of like counterfeit stuff, I think about when I went to New York. And you know, when you go to New York, and I think that this is big in California too, that lots of times they have tables set up all over the place. And you know, when they walk up to you and they go, check out this Rolex, I got these Rolex watches, or come on back here in the back room, we've got pocketbooks in the underground. And y'all, you honestly, a lot of times you can't tell if it's really real or not unless you really know what you're looking for. My preacher talks all the time about this Rolex watch that he got, or that he was looking at, and he was like, it's heavy, just like the other ones are heavy. And you know, the difference with the Rolex watch is that it, I'm not a watch person. I have no watches, but that it turns, or it rolls maybe. I don't know. There's something special that you can do to determine if it's if it's really a real Rolex. So of course, then there's the pocketbooks. There's perfumes that, are a lot of times counterfeit. I see this all the time when I'm like at the malls or stuff. You'll see guys walking around with book bags and they're like, hey, we're selling perfume today. Are you interested in looking at our perfume? No, because why? We know that it's probably counterfeit, right? Hey, Dina. And so, those are like the big ones. We as beauty guides are not even allowed to sell on Marketplace because we don't want to be mixed in with the counterfeit companies. If you're not buying it directly from a company, you kind of need to beware there. So here's the thing that blew my mind about this series, though, is that with the counterfeit stuff, a lot of times that stuff comes from China. And stuff coming from China is not regulated at all. So they did this study, and I'm gonna be working here. Let me find y'all pause for just a minute. Let me find my little brush here, and let me grab me some concealer because I'm gonna show y'all a couple of things with this too. So a lot of times, let's cover this up too, y'all. Stopped my birth control pills and automatically got cystic acne. I had totally forgot what it was like to have a cystic acne spot pop up. And it has hurt. It has hurt. Okay? So this is what blew my mind about it. Most of the stuff on these counterfeit makeup companies really is not regulated at all. And in a study that they did, they found in the knockoff versions of makeup and skincare that it tested positive, this is nasty, for rat poop, horse urine, lead, mercury, let's see, all kinds of animal feces. And so here's how you know a lot of times if it's counterfeit. If you're getting something for half price, it's probably counterfeit. So I know that if you follow the makeup world and if you have a teenager in your house, they will know who James Charles is, okay? He's a beauty influencer. Yeah, Amy, that's right. He is a huge beauty influencer. And if you are like on Wish and you see that palette is half off, there's something wrong there, okay? And a lot of times you have to know because you have to be smart because the packaging will look exactly the same. But then you'll get it and the products will be totally different. They won't last. They'll start cracking. They'll start flaking. Even some of them will stink. Like they will stink. And hello, this is why. Because they've got rat poop and they've gotten horse urine in them. I mean, it's crazy what they will make products out of. I mean, like totally crazy, and they're not regulated. And get this, even if it's made there and it's on the black market that they're making it, they're not going to send it through any kind of testing anyway because they're unregulated. They don't have to be regulated because they're selling on the black market and you don't know any different. You don't know any different, so you just buy it, right? Which is really scary because there's a study on the American Cancer Center website that says that 99% of breast cancer tested had parabens in it. Y'all, that's scary stuff. You have got to know, and I know it gets boring when you hear a beauty guide go, know what's in your skincare. We're paraben free. You want to go, stop talking until you test positive for cancer or someone tests positive for cancer. And then you're all ears. You're like, oh, wait, that's important. Our CEO, her best friend, died of breast cancer. I think it was breast cancer, either breast cancer or skin cancer. But the cancer was linked back to the products that she was using for skincare. And on the very first page of our catalog, when it comes to the skincare, she talks, if it's still in here, there is a script in here that says that it takes less than 60 seconds for, let's see, where is it? It's here on one of these very first pages when it talks about this. And it says that Lime Life Skincare is free of harmful chemicals, paraben free, and animal cruelty free. So parabens are huge. They are, that is linked. Parabens, or you may hear the word carcinogens. That is the other word that means cancer forming. So if you have things that are cancer forming, which I shared a picture about an hour or two ago, that pretty much it was a label. Like people always say, know your labels, and I am horrible about looking at labels. But there was a label I shared of makeup sponges. And on the back of the makeup sponges, it actually had a warning label that said, this can cause cancer. That's crazy. The things that we know that cause cancer are what? And you see these lawsuits on TV every time you turn the TV on now. But, the biggest thing here lately has been Roundup. So Roundup, cigarettes, these new vape things that we don't know enough about, but everybody seems to be doing. What else? You guys can list some things, I'm sure. California, their state, they're with it, y'all. If you type in the phrase warning labels for cancer, California comes up. They have a list that they update very frequently through the American Cancer Center. The American Cancer Center has their stamp on it. And so they are with it, like they know when they have a list. So you can pick up a product and you can go, okay, what ingredients does this have in it? And you can scroll through their list and you can actually look for the names of some of these products so that you can see what's in your stuff. I was just curious. I went through my cabinet before I came live trying to look and see if I could find some kind of warning label that would shock me. This one is, and I don't use these anymore, but like this was like in the back of a drawer. It's the Global Beauty Care Collagen Makeup Cleansing Wipes. Who is this by? I guess Global Beauty Care. Their warning label says, not for external use only, avoid contact with eyes, irritating to eyes. It says, period, irritating to eyes. If product gets into your eyes and stinging occurs, rinse thoroughly with warm water. Do not spread on large areas of the skin. Do not spread. This is a makeup wipe. Wouldn't you think you could use a makeup wipe anywhere? But this says, do not spread on large areas of the skin. Apply only topically. Dispose towelette in the trash after use. To me, I'm reading this and I'm like, questions are popping. I'm like, this is a makeup wipe. What? What's in this that you can't use all over your body even? So, hello, they're going in the trash. They're probably ancient, and I know that they're ancient. They definitely have not been purchased in the last 3 years because, hello, the only warning label on the back of my makeup wipe says, let's see, is there? There's not. No need to rinse. Wipe away the toughest makeup for a clean residue. Feel safe to use around your eyes. You've just got to know, you guys, what you're buying, and you got to be careful when you're using Amazon, Wish, Marketplace, eBay, Poshmark, Alibaba, Groupon, those, because they all use third-party vendors, which a lot of people don't know. You think that whenever you order from, I guess, eBay, you don't really realize that those are coming from third-party vendors, but they are. They are. If you've got Netflix, you've got to go look at the new series called Broken. And y'all, what's really crazy is the makeup and skincare industry right now is a $445 billion industry, and in the next 4 years is expected to go to an $800 billion industry. Hello. everybody uses this stuff, but you've got to be careful. You've got to look for metals, and lots of times with reds, I don't know if a lot of you know this or not, but if you use red lipstick, if you use anything that has a red tint to it, a lot of times those are coming from metals. Ours, thank goodness, and I know this because this is such a big deal to my company, actually comes from a type of beetle that is, I think maybe it's not a beetle anymore. They were trying to find a plant, I believe, to replace the beetles because we're so big on animal cruelty, even to the beetles. So let me see, what did I miss? Oh, listen. When you're looking at things that have lead in them and you're like, oh, it's just a small amount. Like I've heard people say this before when I've questioned things like way back, and you hear people say, oh, it's just a very small amount. Like that doesn't matter. Then you need to start looking at symptoms. Are you having headaches? Are you having memory issues? Have you had infertility issues? Have you had miscarriages? Y'all, 30 seconds is the average length of time it takes for something to sink into your skin and then hit your bloodstream. 30 seconds. And a lot of these products that you're buying that are counterfeit products, that's what they are. We're going to call them fake counterfeit products. A lot of them have bacteria in them. And so you may get a new product and all of a sudden go, oh my gosh, I've got pink eye. Where did this pink eye come from? I have no idea. I have no idea where pink eye came from. It just might be your makeup. Cellulitis, staph infections. Y'all, it is really gross. These products that come from China, they are gross. One of the reviews on the Broken series said that this girl ordered some lipstick. She spoke actually. Ordered some lipstick. Got the lipstick, put it on, and within a few minutes, her lips sealed shut together. She pressed them together and they stuck together. And it was because this company in China had used super glue in the product and her lips glued together. It was crazy. That is crazy to me. Oh, and here's something else that's pretty interesting to me. Y'all see I got my foundation done now and that. So I'm gonna move on to eyes here in a minute. In the US, do y'all know how many things we ban from our skincare and our makeup? Anybody want to guess while I move on to brows real quickly? I want y'all to guess. If you could pick any number in the world of how many things that the United States has banned from being in their products, what would that magic number look like? Because I'm about to blow y'all's mind. I'm going to get quiet, and I'm going to let y'all comment down below and tell me, what is the magic number? Thank God for a new brow gel too, y'all. I had used all my brow gel. I don't know if y'all can see how clear the tube is in there. But I had used all my brow gel, and I had been waiting on my brow gel to come. And I have a brand new one. So thank God for Brow Magic. All right, so I'm waiting for some comments from you guys to tell me how many products that you think the United States of America, the good old red, white, and blue, bans when it comes to our products. Take a guess. In fact, just drop down. Amy says 20,000. Just drop down your favorite number if you can't come up with a guess. Just drop down what your favorite number is while I work some brow magic here. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Anybody else have a guess? What is the magic number? And if you're a beauty guide and you know this, because we have just kind of been in a frenzy about this, you can't comment. You are banned from commenting on this because you'll know and give it away. 13 or 7, 12, Sherry says. 415, Amanda says. All right, let me blow y'all's mind. It's 11. It's 11. There are 11 products that the United States of America bans from our products. Nope. Y'all high numbers are wrong. It's 11. Now, Europe, and thank the good Lord that we follow the Europe standards, because we actually share our products with the Europe market. In fact, we're in like 13 different markets right now. Europe bans 1,300 different ingredients from their list, and that is the list that we follow. So you guys, it is so super important to know, and y'all, we're going to work with this palette right here tonight. It is so super important to know what is in your products. And if you don't know, you need to be reading your warning labels. And if your warning labels have something that causes you, just like what I read a while ago, to kind of raise your eyebrow and go, what? That doesn't make any sense. There's some red flags there. Then you know that you probably need to toss that product in the trash can. The next thing I want to go look at is my sunscreens. I didn't have a chance to look before I jumped on here to go live which products have warning labels on them when it comes to like skin protection. I did pick up, and for the sake of not I don't want to bash any like particular company, but this product right here, I found this in the back of a drawer too. And I want to read you this warning label that kind of made me raise my eyebrow too. This is a cleanser. This is an old cleanser. It's probably 5 years old, so it's trashing as soon as I get done here. But it says massage into wet skin in a circular motion to cleanse and rinse, remove thoroughly, and follow up. And the warning on this says, let me adjust my eyes here. Sunburn alert. Now, most people wash their face in the morning before they go out and wash their face in the afternoons. This is a very well-known cleanser, especially in my area and other areas. And it says, sunburn alert. This product contains an alpha hydroxy acid that may increase your skin's sensitivity to the sun. Now, how many of you wash your face in the morning and then go on about your day? You go on about your day and you're in the sun, right? Whether you're out in the sun all day long or whether you're, in and out, but you're in the sun. I never knew this. I had this product and did not read my label, so I never knew this. But it says this product basically will increase your chances of sunburn. To the point, use a sunscreen, wear protective clothing, and limit your sun exposure while using this product and for a week afterwards. This is a cleanser, y'all. This is a cleanser. And it's a cleanser that was in the back of a drawer that I pulled out because I went digging I was really trying to find to see if I had any old sponges or anything. So this was in my home. So it's in my trash now. But you guys have got to know. You've got to look for labels. You've got to look for stuff like this that says paraben free, because those parabens are what's going to cause you harm in the future. And worse, we all want to protect ourselves. We want to protect our children too. And so you want to make sure that you are teaching them, because it's only going to get worse. Every time I turn on the TV, I'm seeing a lawsuit. And most recently, it's been Roundup. Every time I've turned the TV on, there's something about Roundup. And I'm like, Lord, we've used Roundup around my house forever and a day. And now they're saying so much about Roundup being so harmful and so powerful and linked to many cancer cases. So we want to try to prevent that as much as possible, right? So I'm glad to know that we follow the European model. That's 1,300 different ingredients that are banned from our products. But 85% of fake cosmetic lines are online, you guys. So 85% of what you're ordering offline, if you're ordering from a third-party company, and again, that's Amazon, Wish, Marketplace, Alibaba, or Baba, however you say that, Groupon, Poshmark, and eBay. You just got to be careful. You just got to be careful. I know, Sherry. I did the same thing. For those of you just jumping on, we're talking about a series that's on Netflix. It's called Broken. And it's a series where they are really cracking down and enlightening the world about counterfeit makeup and counterfeit skincare, and how harmful it is. And I went digging. Like I went and did a search because I wanted to see, like, what are some of the common things that you have in your household which may actually be harmful to you, because I figured there would be a list out there of things. And of course, Crest came up. There were several that came up. Several cleaners that came up that I recognized right off the bat. And I was like, oh, some of those may be under my cabinet. But then that's when I stumbled upon the American Cancer Center website and California and all of its amazing laws. I mean, California's kind of with the program, y'all. They're like trying to protect their people in California. So I am using this palette right here. This has been my go-to here lately. I am obsessed with this palette. This is the color that I did all over my eye. And then you guys just saw me take this brush that comes with the palette. And you saw me just kind of go into my crease and a little above it, make a little V and come down and fill in there. Oh, and by the way, vitamins from Amazon, girl, I would check the label. I don't know. I would check the label. See, I would feel better going straight to the company that you are. Oh, that scares me, Sherry. I would probably go straight to the company that makes the vitamins. Look at what the price difference is. Look at maybe see if there's a label and see if you can compare the labels online. Robin says, girl, do you know, because I knew someone who ordered the chai product, and it wasn't, they had covered it with chai, and it was, I don't know what that means, Robin. Robin, are you typing again? My Robin, y'all, I love her. She does typos because her fingernails. And it's become a big joke between me and her, so she knows I can say it on Facebook Live. All right, I'm going back in with this gold here now, and I'm just kind of packing it right here. We are doing some makeup. There is a purpose to this live, you guys. Let's pop some gold right here. Okay, so I did not order any of those at all offline. No, you gotta order from the companies that you know are real. That are real. All right, you guys, we got to talk about something else. Y'all know I cried last night. Do y'all know I physically, like, boo-hooed like a baby cried last night? And I might do it again here in a minute if I get to talking about this. Huh. Robin, I'll have to look that up. I cried, and this is why I cried. You guys, chi, it's how it sounds. Chi. Okay. What is it? So I cried last night because, drum roll, I started out this month and I thought, this month is probably going to be slow. This month, I am not going to reach my goal. And my goal, I know y'all got, if you're following me at all, you guys have seen that I have a big, hairy, audacious, scary goal for this month that I am so close to reaching. Like, so close. But I really started this and I thought, I am not going to reach this goal this month, which was to hit my lifetime in sales goal of $100,000. I wanted to hit it by December the 31st. That was it. I said, if I can do that, I'll rest. I'll rest, right? So, in the last 2 days since I posted it, and I never would have dreamed of all the support that I have had over the last couple of days. But I posted about this goal, and I have had people literally message me that have never ordered from me before, and they have said, I love you and I want to support you, and I am placing an order, or I just placed an order. And I've had all these surprise orders, and I am now this is so crazy for me to say, because I really never thought that I would have hit this. I am literally like $150 away from hitting that goal. $150, y'all, is all that stands in the way of me and my goal. And I could easily go in and order $150 worth of stuff, but that's not the point. I don't want to do that. I don't like ordering stuff just to hit a goal, or just to, because I kind of feel like that's cheating. Would y'all agree with me on that? I kind of feel like that's cheating. So I don't want to go in and order. I don't want to cheat myself out of the success of what I've worked so hard to build. Like, I have worked so hard to build your trust, to build your support, your love. I mean, I have really worked hard to be better, or the best at what I can be. Maybe that's how I should say it. Well, so that's the thing. Beauty guides aren't allowed to help other beauty guides, because that's kind of cheating in a little way too. She has definitely been rallying me on, though. Carol has, Robin has, my whole team has been rallying around me, going, you can do it, don't give up, don't quit, you can do it. Not that I would quit or anything, but the success that we build our business on as beauty guides comes from our customer base and from our customers loving us. Thank you, Sherry. And so, like, I want this to be real. I want it to be legit. I don't want this to be me cheating in any way at all. I mean, even if it were to mean next month hitting this $185, even if it meant me waiting, I would rather it wait and know that it really and truly came from what I've put into this, versus me cheating the system and going, okay, let me just go in and order it and be done with it, and then I can say that I hit that. That's not really and truly hitting it to me. The sales that I have had this month, last month, it blew my mind. It blew my mind. But it also taught me that God's timing is perfect, and that He has, like, truly opened up these doors for me. He's truly helped me be successful, and that I'm on the right path. I'm doing something right. And so I don't know if I'll hit $185 tonight or tomorrow, or if I'll hit it next month. I don't know when it's going to happen. I do know that it's going to happen. But for those of you that have, and I've got to get my list together, and I've been trying to put orders in my story. If you're not following my story, that's where I'm updating constantly, is on the stories. If you don't know what stories is, comment down below. Tell me what stories is, because I need to tell you about that, because that's where I'm posting all of my updates and all of my thank yous on my orders and everything. Amy, thank you. Amy has showed up big. She has helped. Yes, I definitely, because this is like an outlet for me. What Amy says is, you have put 110% into it. We get lives even at nights when you've worked all day. I work Monday through Friday, that's for sure. Chase kids at volleyball, chase kids to soccer, do my family stuff, do my church stuff. But this is so fun. All right, Bridget says, what stories? So when you open up Facebook now, have you noticed that there are circles at it's either circles, or maybe, let me grab my other phone. Hold on. Let me see what you see so that I can tell you for sure. Maybe I can even show you. There's a phone somewhere. Here it is. All right. So when you open Facebook, there's these little squares up here. Have you noticed those, Bridget? So if you click on them, there's me earlier. You can actually tap them with your finger. Well, okay, that's got me live right now, but let's go to the next one. Okay, so like this, there's Crystal Wade. There's my good friend Sabrina Lawson. She is amazing. If you don't follow Sabrina, go follow her. I love her. She has amazing stories. So you might see short videos, and sometimes you may see pictures, but you just keep on tapping, and it goes through just different, it's just a different social media platform. Okay, you know what I'm talking about. So, so if you click on that, it kind of, it's more, this is how I'm using it. It's more of a what's going on in my day kind of thing versus my news feed. So my news feed is more of, like success stuff, my Facebook lives, but then stories are more in the lines of my day-to-day, what's going on. So check stories out if you've not been following on stories. I've actually been putting in my stories like my thank yous for my customer orders and thank yous for, and I'm trying to keep up with comments here, you guys. Thank yous and an update on where we are. But, you know, earlier, I mean, we're getting close. I mean, we're under the $200 mark of making this thing happen. And it just kind of blows my mind. But I cannot thank you guys that have ordered and have supported me enough. We're going to get there. And last night, I was so tired, you guys, because I had been messaging customers. I had been trying to keep up with who has not ordered in a while that may need to restock and just kind of reaching out. If you're not in my VIP group, then you don't know that we have a little, sometimes I do a little something. I can't really say it here on Facebook because we're not allowed, but I do a little something to give back to my customers for everyone that places an order inside of a party. That may give you a hint. Bridget, you need a mascara? I would love you if you would get a mascara. So every little small order helps. I was even saying last night in the bathtub, I was like, okay, if everybody that is on my customer list would just order a mascara, I would be there. Like one mascara would get me there per several people. Sherry Garrick, she's watching. Sherry's one of my customers. She placed an order today, so thank you, Sherry. So we're gonna get there. It's gonna happen, whether it happens tonight or whether it happens next week or next month. It's gonna get there, but I am not willing to place that order myself because I don't want to cheat the system. That's all I'm gonna say about it. Y'all, and I just used this. This is an eyeshadow color to make my blush. That has been my new go-to here recently. I am obsessed with that color on my eyes and on my cheeks. But, so there's a couple of things we're going to do for 2020. You guys see me a lot of times get on here and do my makeup, which I still will be doing. But when I'm doing my makeup from here on out, I'm going to be trying to really make sure that I am offering value. So whether it's value on how to look younger, whether it's how to do your eyes, it's going to be something more specific, whether it's how to keep your makeup from creasing, how to make your makeup stay on all day long, how to get rid of flaky, dry skin. There's all of my posts from here on out should be titled with something that's going to give you guys value. So if you are not following me, then you want to, like, if you tap my nose, I believe, you will get a little box, or after the live, you can actually go look me up on Facebook, and then I think it says friends list, or just message me. If you need help, I can do a video on my screen and send it to you, but you can actually follow me so that you get notifications of when I go live. What eye color is it? I will have to look up the number, But this has been my go-to palette here lately. Now, I did use this one tonight. So I've been bouncing between these fall colors. So tonight I have this all over my lid. I have this in the corner with gold here. But here recently, if you have seen me in person, I have been using like this all over this and then popping some gold in. But anyway, I think that I just did this as my blush. So I can send you what color that is. So definitely, definitely hit the follow button, because I'm going to just try to pour value into you guys. How to get rid of stretch marks. If you guys have not been seeing the pictures. And I've been sharing comments a lot from my customers in my stories as well. So like Laura Jowers purchased a kit from me, and I love her so much. She said, Lisa, I want to do Lime Life. And I said, okay. She said, and I want you to tell me what I need. I said, okay, I can do that. So I basically told her to start with, if y'all see right behind me, this collection up here, it's my #1 selling collection, because it is a face in a box. When I tell you that, this right here is a face in a box. It comes with your foundation, your concealers, your eye colors, your choice of a blush, bronzer, or powder. And I have been kind of recommending different things based on skin types for your makeup to stay on a little bit longer. But she added 1 or 2 things that she got with it. I think she got the mascara and she got the eyeliner. And she sent me a message this morning, and she was like, Lisa, she was like, my makeup, now, and I don't recommend this, y'all just know, because it ages you 7 days every day that you don't wash your makeup off. But she was like, I went to bed with my makeup on, and at 8:15 this morning, I got up and looked in the mirror. My makeup was still on, and my eyeliner was still intact. And she was like, my eyeliner never stays. If you want to read that comment, it is in my stories. You can go read it, and you can see for yourself where she wrote that on my Facebook wall. So that was very exciting. But the coolest thing was, she does not live near me. She does not. She lives like in the upstate. And so she messaged me, and she was like, okay, I got this stuff and I don't know what to do with it. So I said, you're getting ready to get a virtual makeover. FaceTime me. So she FaceTimed me, and we started with the concealers. I showed her exactly how to use those. I showed her how to use the brow gel. That was the other thing she got. She was like, for her first impression was, these colors are not right. I said, trust me. Trust me as your beauty guide and your expert, that I know what I'm talking about. And so we started going through everything. And when we finished, she was like, I love it. I love it. I love it all. I love it all. And I thought, what a success. So you guys, you don't have to be in my backyard for me to help you with colors and makeup. All you need to be able to do is be willing to send me a picture or FaceTime me, so that we can chit chat in, somehow through communication. But she is my second customer from the upstate this month that ordered a full face collection, because you pretty much get everything there, and said, pick it out and send it to me. And they both got it, and they both loved it. So don't think because you're not sitting right here in little old Earhart, South Carolina, that I cannot be an expert beauty guide for you, because I'm very willing to be. Okay. So that's the other thing we got going on. Virtual makeovers, lives with value. I want you guys to come to me as an expert, and me to be able to just pour into you for what you need. If you have a topic that you need, let me know. And you guys, please, please, please say prayers for me that we reach this goal. Like, I want to reach it tonight, but if that's what God wants, that's what will happen. If not, I guess it will be in His timing. But I feel like this is a test. I feel like God's testing me. Do y'all ever feel like that? Like maybe God's testing me. He's going, Lisa, I know you're not a patient girl. And I know that you want more than anything to go in and spend $150 in order for yourself. And I'm not going to do it, because I know that He's testing me to see if I'm trusting Him for this to happen. So I'm not going to do it. I'm trusting my Lord, and He's going to get all the glory. And that's it. It's done, right? It is done already. All right. here we go. We're going to finish up with these lips. If y'all hear my husband snoring and y'all are like, what is that sound in the background? It is my husband. He is snoring. This is my favorite lip liner in the world. Are y'all ready for me to blow your mind? All right, this is our nude lip liner. Just line my lips. And now I'm going to pick up Wish. So there you go. A little bit of lip liner and a really pretty, blingy lip gloss that every girl loves. They smell so heavenly. Just kind of completes the look that I was going for tonight. So that's what I got for you guys tonight. I hope you guys found that really interesting. I hope that this video really does come as a warning to people that you really have to look at your labels. I mean, who would have known that a cleanser that I used forever before I started with Lime Life actually had a warning label on it not to be in the sun? People are probably washing their face and going out in the sun to start their day, especially during the summer, and don't even know why they're getting burned. That blows my mind, you guys. That blows my mind. So read your labels, know what your warnings are, and listen, I hope you all have an amazing holiday. Let's all say a little prayer for everybody's safety, everybody's health during the holiday season. 2020 is going to be huge. I'm also starting a podcast. You guys, I am starting my own podcast. I've always wanted to do that. So I'm in the works of putting that into play now also, and YouTube. So this girl's busy. I got a lot going on, along with getting ready to start volleyball. We are in the middle of we've just started. We've had like just a handful of practices, but the new year comes with travel volleyball, and soccer started up and softball started up. But soccer started. My boy's been on the soccer field for 2 weeks now. So I'm pretty excited about that. Can't wait to see him in the goalie box. So that's what we got going on in my world. I haven't been live in a couple of days because I've been really hustling, following up with people. So you guys, I'm going to drop my link down below. If you feel led in any way to help a sister out, I will be forever grateful. All right, you guys, I love you all. That's what I got for you tonight. Bye.